Now, I've got a picture here of the brain, and that's the other component I want to touch on briefly as well. Often when people are in leadership positions, they feel that they don't need to be nice to their staff. They don't need to do the pleasantries. They'll send emails out that just say, this is what I want. Or they'll go up to people and say, look, I'd like you to do this. Thanks, Laura. Okay, good, I'm out of here. I'm very busy. I haven't got time for the pleasantries and the chats and how was your weekend and that sort of stuff. I had a manager say to me just last week, oh, Sharron, my people aren't delicate flowers. I don't need to worry about all that stuff. So I sat him down and I said, here's what you need to know about your people. They have brains, and inside those brains we have this going on all the time. In the limbic system we have our towards or away from responses going all the time, long before the information gets up to the prefrontal cortex where we can process it. So people have this response going on. Do I want to move towards this because it's interesting and I'm curious, or am I going to keep away from it because it's a threat to me? When you don't go with the pleasantries, when you don't smile at somebody and take a moment to connect with them first, you're eliciting that avoid response in the limbic system without even realizing it, and often without the other person realizing it too. Do you really want to create that handicap for yourself when you're communicating? I don't think so. Now, how do we know this is actually the case? Well, this was a study done some time ago, but it's been backed up by many more since, where they had two groups of people that had to move a mouse through a maze towards a piece of cheese. Pretty straightforward, really. Except the one group of people not only had the piece of cheese there, but they had a picture of an owl. Just a picture, right? You wouldn't think, oh, that wouldn't make any difference. This is students from university. And so what they did was after they completed this maze, they sat them down and they gave them problem-solving and creativity tests. And the people who had the owl in their maze did significantly worse in problem solving and creativity. Would you believe it? Something as innocuous as that still had enough of an impact to affect their prefrontal cortex working. Amazing. So